Hello everyone. This is Nivedita accompanied by my teammate Laukik. We had made a presentation on the social media policy in UAE. Social media has become an integral part of our life and its presence in the United Arab Emirates is no exception. With the rapid growth of digital technology, the UAE has implemented various laws and regulations to ensure the safety of its citizens and their data. These policies are designed to protect users from cyberbullying, hate speech, and other forms of online harassment. The UAE social media policies are aimed at protecting the rights of its citizens and business while also promoting a safe and responsible online environment. This presentation will provide an overview of the UAE's social media policies, including the types of content that are prohibited, laws, and regulations in UAE and the penalties for violating these policies. The best practice for using social media usage themselves from potential risk. So the UAE has strict laws and regulation regarding the types of content that are prohibited on social media. These laws are designed to protect the safety and privacy of its citizens and to prevent the spread of hate speech and other forms of online harassment. Prohibited content includes, but it's not limited to, offensive or insulting to any religion, race, or nationality. The UAE also has laws that prohibit the sharing of personal information such as like passwords and financial details. Sharing this type of information can lead to identity theft and other forms of cybercrime, and it's therefore strictly prohibited over there. And social media in the UAE is governed by the number of laws and policies includes. I think this will be continued by my one of my teammate and Lockheed Gamare.
Hello. So, social media laws and policies in UAE. It is governed by a number of laws and policies, which include. So, the first one is UAE cybercrime law. This law criminalizes a range of activities related to social media, including posting content that is deemed to be defamatory or insulting to religion, posting false information, and using social media to commit fraud or other criminal activities. Next is the National Media Council Social Media Policy. This policy was introduced in 2017 and set out guidelines for social media used by individuals and organizations in UAE. It covers areas such as privacy, copyright, and responsible social media use. Next is the UAE's Telecommunication Regulatory Authority, TRA. TRA is responsible for regulating the use of social media in UAE and has power to block websites and social media platforms that are deemed to be in violation of country's laws. So, for example, Facebook apps such as WhatsApp, Instagram, or anything related to Facebook is partly available in UAE. So you just can send text messages and voice clips through WhatsApp, and same as with Instagram. The only uh, permissible app which is available in UAE is Botim, through which you can make video call and voice calls. Next law is the UAE's Federal Law number 5 of 2012. This law governs the use of social media in UAE and sets out penalties for individuals or organizations that violate its prohibitions. Overall, social media usage of users in UAE are expected to be responsible in their use of this platform to avoid posting contents that are deemed to be offensive, defamatory, or in violation of country's laws and regulations. So, penalties for violating social media policies. UAE has a zero tolerance policy when it comes to violation of social media policies. Violators may face fines, really heavy fines, jail time, or even deportation. The severity of penalty will depend on the types of violation and the amount of damage caused. It is important to note that these penalties may also apply to businesses that are found to be in violation of UAE's social media policies. It is also important to note that the UAE social media policies are constantly evolving. It is important to stay up to date with the latest regulations and to ensure that your businesses are in compliance with the laws. Now, the next part will be covered by my colleague. So, she'll discuss about some best practices on how to use social media in UAE.
Certainly, here are some best practices for social media used in the UAE. Be mindful of cultural sensitivities. That means the UAE is a diverse country with a mix of cultures, religions, and beliefs. Therefore, it is important to avoid posting content that could be considered offensive or insensitive to any particular group. Avoid controversial topics. That means like UAE has a strict laws on political and religious expression, and posting content related to controversial topics can result in legal consequences. Therefore, it is important to avoid posting or commenting on topics related to like politics, religion, or any other sensitive issues. Respective Respect privacy is like UAE laws protect the privacy of individuals, so it's important to avoid sharing any personal information about others without their consent. Stay informed about social media policy. The UAE social media policy can change frequently, so it's important to stay informed about any new developments or changes. You can do this by regularly checking official government website or news sources. Use discretion when posting photos. Photos are popular way to share experience on social media, but it's important to be mindful of what you are posting. Avoid posting photos of others without their consent, and avoid sharing photos that may be considered inappropriate or like offensive to them. Report any inappropriate content. If you come across any content on social media that violates UAE laws or regulation, report it to the appropriate authorities. This can help keep the platform safe and protect others from potentially harmful content. By following these best practices, you can use social media safely and responsibly in the UAE while avoiding any legal or social consequences. So, the conclusion, the UAE has a zero tolerance policy. The UAE social media policies are designed to protect the safety and privacy of its citizens and business while also promoting a safe and responsible online environment. It is important to be aware of the laws and regulations in the UAE and to ensure that your business is compliant with them. By doing so, business can protect themselves from potential legal action and ensure that their social media presence is in the line with the UAE regulations. So these are the reference.
These are some links through which we have got the data about the laws and whatever data which we have used, which are things which we have used in the presentation, we have got through these links. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.